It's Thomas Sellers Jr. back again, and today we're presenting our 2020 Millington Star Female Athlete of the Year, and that's going to Munford's Maiya Reed this year. Outstanding young lady, outstanding person, only a junior. Now, she came on the scene last year as a sophomore through soccer and basketball, was thrust into a leadership role, and she does a little track on the side. But then this junior year, we saw the metamorphosis in this young lady. Her body grew, her mind grew, her skills grew, and her confidence grew. You got a chance to see it just permeate through everything she did this year, and was a leading scorer in both of her team sports, and too bad she didn't get a chance to get out there for track. But today we're going to present our award to her, an award that has 15 years of history. Several Munford girls like Whitney Malone have won this, Crystal Williams. I'm sure some of the names that she hears about in the hallway. And an old teammate, Gabby Crawford, took home this award. Now she joins that list. But we want to get to know the person a little bit, so we're going to start this video by talking to who better than Mom. So let's go talk to Mom. It's Thomas Sellers Jr. back, and I'm here with Miss Maiya Reed, Mom, and Dad Jesse couldn't make it today, but you're here to represent the family.
Yes.
And I guess coming from San Diego, y'all Navy family?
Yes, we are.
Welcome to the humidity of Memphis.
Thank you, guys.
so yeah, you can thank me personally for all this heat. But your daughter has earned this day, and I guess we have to celebrate it here in July. And talk about that young lady, Maiya Reed. You saw her come up, grow up, and she came out of you. So talk about how special of a young lady she is.
Maiya is a very special young lady. She is very humble. She doesn't take on a lot for herself, but she wants to give to the community, to her teammates, before she even thinks about herself. She didn't play sports any time before the 6th grade.
Wow.
6th grade was the first time she came on the scene as playing sports.
Wow.
She started off with cross country, soccer, basketball, and track.
Wow. And like she told us earlier, she loves to run.
She loves to run.
So that,
I think that was the start of her in Munford.
Yes, ma'am.
Was her cross country.
And I'm sure Coach Stan and Coach P, as they call him in basketball, I know that they're happy that her running led her to the court and to the soccer field. When she started taking on team sports, what were you thinking?
I knew she could do it all the time. It was never a doubt in my mind that she couldn't be as great as she would let herself be.
Wow. Now, okay, you saw that in her, but her freshman year, could you imagine that she'd be starting in both team sports?
I didn't think so, but once we got to the first game and she did start, it was like she's been destined for greatness. And I think the coaches need her to believe in herself, and she needs to believe in herself to go, D1 and above.
Now, last year she was nominated for our award as a sophomore. We opened up the awards to sophomores, and she made the cut. And we were like, she was under the radar. But then she came back for her junior year. I almost didn't recognize her. She grew, her muscles started coming in and all that. You saw that summer. What was she doing last summer around this time?
Last summer, she was actually in Oklahoma playing on a travel basketball team.
Okay.
But Coach P told her that you have to get buffed up. Like, he told her you must buff up in order to be competitive with these. And, her eating habits are strange. She's a vegetarian. Most people don't know that, but she's a vegetarian. But just getting in the gym, working out, at home, always running. Every time you see her, some type of ball in her hand, or she's in some type of track shoes to run. So she did it herself. She did.
And I guess in the family echelon, she has a unique position. She's kind of like the middle child.
Mm-hmm.
She got a couple who came before her that she learned from, but she got a few that's following her, learning from her. I guess she take that leadership role in the house. How did that help her in sports?
See, she's the same. Maiya pushes everybody. She pushes everybody to go outside and play. She always wants to run. Like, she pushes us to be a family, and she loves to see her brothers grow, her sisters grow, and she has that mentality just for the people. So
you use a keyword there, grow. She's still growing.
Yes, she is.
Still has some room to grow and mature. But National Honor Society.
Yes.
3.7 GPA.
Yes.
So the mind can grow some more too.
Yes,
get
sir.
even better at that.
Yes, sir.
But my last question for you, Mom. Can we be standing here next year doing the same interview with her winning back-to-back Athlete of the Year award?
I believe so.
And what would it take for that to happen?
Just for her to believe in herself and get out on the court and do it, or on the grass, whichever sport it is, and be herself. I think if Maiya just is herself all the time, then greatness is there.
Wow, that's a great way of putting it. Well, let's go talk to that great young lady. Appreciate it, Mom.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, it's Thomas Sellers once again, and I'm standing here. It is my honor to be standing right next to Miss Maiya Reed, our 2020 Female Athlete of the Year. Congratulations. How does it feel to win the award?
Amazing.
Well, you ain't gonna get all shy on me right now, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll try to make this easy for you, because we might be doing this again next year according to Mama. So She said you put in that hard work. But talk about the hard work it's taking for you to mature into the basketball, soccer player, and track athlete that you are today.
A whole lot. Waking up early, going to gym, running, night runs, night workouts, not getting home till like 11, 12 sometimes. I'm just always working, doing something.
So you're a young lady that's already that knows about making sacrifice. You had to learn it from somebody. I'm guessing mom and dad taught you what sacrifice means. How did you see them sacrifice to make a better life for you?
My mom always tells me how, she could have went further in basketball, but she couldn't because her mom needed help around the house, so she gave up the sport to play to help us. And my dad, he's sacrificing us, like, from being with us, and he's all the way in California.
Wow.
And I know it hurts him, but he's doing it for us.
So when he gets a chance to pop on YouTube and sharing this moment, it's going to mean a lot to him. Wow. So you do know what sacrifice means. You got some siblings, and talk about how they impact you and help you get here today.
Mostly
they're here, by the way, just in case y'all wondering.
Mostly my older sister first. She worked real hard to get into college, had many opportunities, scholarships, and she chose to go George Mason, and she got many interviews to do work. She teaches a class up there. She goes on hikes with other kids. Miranda, she always pushes me, but brings out the best side of me, really. She makes me laugh and everything. And my little brothers, they're supportive, from the house mostly.
Yeah.
But they're very loving, and whenever I'm down, I always know I can go to them.
Well, family is very important. I think if you got a good family, you can translate that over to sports with your team because that becomes family. Your first family each year is soccer. When you go out there, Coach Stan, talk about soccer and what it means to you.
It's the first sport I ever played.
Wow.
So when I first got on the field, I fell in love with it. And the people at the school, they made it, it's been tough, but they make me feel very welcome and loved. And
you use your speed, the natural gift that you're given to basically outrun people. Now you learn the game, now you got skill, you lead scorer, and you're very vital to the success of soccer, especially as y'all changed leagues and the league grew. Then basketball, that league has been consistent the whole time. Y'all know the Dyer counties, the Brightons, and all that. And they want to get you back because your freshman year you won with Gabby Crawford. They've been trying to beat up on y'all, but y'all got better this year. And mainly it was large part because of your leadership and your maturity. Talk about basketball, what journey you've taken.
Freshman year, it was different. Like I said, me and Coach P weren't that close. Him and my mom actually argued one time after a game.
Wow, okay.
Because of something I thought he said to me on the bench. I took it the wrong way. Sophomore year, we were still not as close. We were getting there. This year, he really became like a father to me. I could talk to him about anything, on and off the court. So our relationship's like this. And Pastor Pearl, she was always the one. If he did get on to me a lot, she would always bring me to the side, and she always prayed for me, prayed for the team, and it actually made a big difference.
And that's a wonderful lady that's been a vital part of the success of Munford basketball. A lot of people call her Coach Pearl, Pastor Pearl. She's just an amazing lady. So you got a good support group around you at home and at Munford High School. So how does it feel that you get to bring that plaque back to them and represent and say, hey, guys, I did this?
Really good. Yes.
And you seem very honored and excited about it. Hey, here at the Millington Star, we're flattered because there's a lot of history behind that. And I guess when you get a chance to look at the article in the paper in a couple of weeks and read it, you'll see the list of names and start researching those young ladies. They all done amazing things. So this last little thing, nobody's ever won it twice. Could Maiya Reed be the first one?
Yes.
What is it going to take?
Dedication, hard work, leadership, and sacrifice.
Things that you're used to. Well, we appreciate it, and like I said, it's our honor, and we just want to congratulate you on being 2020 Female Athlete of the Year.
Thank you.
Chad Blunt on the beat.